Definitely didn't cheat.
Just
Not
in
at all.
time.
Oh, so Jacob goes first. All right.
All right. So, Mr. Demon,
Mhm.
what do you think are going to be the first few things that these guys are going to be digging for in their deck?
100% stun blocks. Both of them can hugely stun. I feel like stun blocks and shields 100%. But I guess that I was totally proven wrong right now with 2 blades.
I was going to say, real interesting. They're both blading up right now. Normally, I don't see a whole lot. Like, normally, it's like bubble fighting. Like, these are 2 bubble fighting schools, in my opinion.
I feel
I
like they're
always
gonna-
see Ice and Myth bubbles in PvP, so it's going to be interesting.
I feel that they're gonna summon minions really quick,
Mm-hmm.
really quickly, as soon as possible.
You
There
called
we
it.
go.
Here comes the Ice Guardian.
Yeah.
How great would it be if he got Talos out? Come on,
I would
Angel.
be so happy.
Oh,
I'm
it's a
so
Golem
happy, though.
minion.
Well,
Oh,
it's good
man.
enough. It's good enough though. I told you, dude. They have to get the minions up early just to kind of like just do a little bit more pressure. It's weird getting a Golem minion, but he still has max pips, or like he
That
gets
is true.
still has all his pips. The ice used a little bit on the ice minion, but you know,
You know, this might be a good position for Angel. If he really wanted, he could do a Medusa right now. Or either
2-turn
Jacob's
stun.
going to have to shield and he gets stunned, or he's
Ooh.
going to get, or he's just going to go for a wand hit. You know, he's going to get rid of the minion. So really, if Angel wanted to send it, he could get an open shot Medusa right now.
100%. If he does that though, that could be kind of game changing.
How about a calendar instead?
All right.
Wow.
Like we've been getting proven wrong. I got mine right. My part.
That's a massive
Alright.
send from Angel. I'm not even gonna disrespect that. I mean, that's
No.
impressive. He must not have had a Medusa, because in my opinion, if he did have Medusa up,
He would've
probably would
definitely
have
done
used
it.
that.
Or any stun in general,
But-
honestly.
Yeah, that is true.
All right. He got 2 failed pips. The one failed pip. Look, the 1% is actually kicking
So that
in.
1% really is ooh, yikes.
I told you that 1% is probably going to be his downfall at this point.
Well, you know, you got that ice minion over there that's doing his work. You know,
If he
he's
doesn't
doing
take
his
him
job
out-
right now.
Angel won't be able to shield.
Certainly not. So it'll be interesting to see what Angel does to get rid of the minion. I'm surprised he's not using the troll on the minion, just because
Wait,
pip by pip
it is
ratio.
on the minion.
Oh, it is on the minion. I'm not paying
Yeah,
attention.
No, now you're good. You're good.
I was like, that makes more sense.
If,
yeah.
if that was not on the minion though, that would made legit no sense. Another
Yeah, it
failed
would've been
pip.
a little
Wait, no,
funny.
never mind. You got a power pip. But look
So
at
that was
those
a good
2
move
failed
on
pip
Angel.
though in his hands. He has
I
to get rid of
know.
them. He has to get rid of
Gotta
them.
get
Well,
rid
one
of
of them is
some
from
point.
calendar. Keep that in mind.
That is true.
So well, actually, wait. No, I think this
No,
may
that's not from
be.
calendar.
Oh,
He
I
had-
think
he
one's
had a-
from-
he had
I
a
think
new
one's from
pip.
his deck and
One
one's
was
from
from
the
his deck,
calendar.
one-
Okay, yeah. So
Oh.
So yeah, you're right.
yeah. So
Yeah.
he's not actually that unlucky.
So he's okay so far.
Alright.
All right. Once again, type in sloth to enter into the sloth giveaway. It ends in 2 minutes.
So sloth everybody in chat right now for giveaway. Welcome Lauren to the stream. What's up, Dan the man? How you doing?
Yeah, all the
Even
cool
a
people.
moment.
Dan
welcome,
the
chat.
man.
Autumn and Shad. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, Autumn is
Sloth.
actually a
There we
ref.
go. Oh, really?
Yeah. So the ref can hear us, which is good as we do get caught up in ourselves a bit. But hey, I mean, we bring on the hype for you. We just forget. Oh
It's
yeah,
all
we're
about
good.
the
We're
hype.
good. We appreciate
Welcome,
the effort.
Autumn. Can we get some beautiful, beautiful love? Our love.
You kind of
Just
cut
kind
out
of cheer
there.
her on. She's doing a great job. You know.
You did cut out on the give the love to Autumn, and you know give,
Okay,
give the
give
hearts
the
or
love to Autumn,
waves and all that
guys.
stuff.
Non-cut out.
yes.
Guys, she's our rep right now in this game, and they're doing a great job, honestly. So, you know, make sure to thank them.
Yeah, she's making sure the rules are enforced.
Uh-huh,
Watching like
uh-huh.
a eagle. Though the good news is, for ice, there's not really. Well, okay. I guess there are a couple things that do need to be watched for. So, for example, ice can only do 1 ice bird per game. Myth cannot use stun block in succession.
Mhm.
So there's a 2-round
So he
cooldown
can't-
on stun block. So they can't. So Myth can't do the
Scion right off
the
the bat.
Scion combo really easily. It's delayed. So if they want to like do it really close, they can't. So it does at least give the opponent more room to shield or dispel or really any other move that allows them to not be one shot or just brutally taken down. Also, Scion itself does have a 1 per game rule. So far in our matches, we haven't seen Scion really utilize a lot.
No, we haven't used any
But
yet.
Scion's kind of supposed to be a finisher move, so I guess it just wasn't really part
It
of their
wasn't really needed in
plans,
any
or
of the
didn't
matches.
really work for those matches. Though,
Up till now,
of course,
all
there
the
are
matches
matches that it would make sense. Is we haven't seen them yet, so I want to see it though, because it's one of the first few new spells that you get from the storyline that we haven't banned. Because every spell since 2015 to until last year was a shadow enhanced spell that we had to ban due to it being almost impossible to balance for a fair competitive tournament.
True. Well, honestly, and if we're going to talk about shadow spells, it's not going to get balanced till we can get close to 90% shadow.
I mean,
percentage,
if
where
you
it's
have
like a
that, then
guaranteed
at least
hit.
everyone has the ability to get it, so damage spiking isn't inconsistent. But
So
you
it'd
still
be
have,
exactly like a power pip.
yeah, you have that, but you still have the issue with kind of like, do we really have enough health to survive that easily if that's an everyday commodity spell?
True, true.
So basically, it's a number game issue, other than just the percentile. But we'll talk about
But
that
that's
more.
another story. Yeah.
We'll talk about that more in the off period. But speaking about interesting things, this is what, earthquake? Yeah, earthquake.
Earthquake, yeah.
Yeah, he really doesn't like I guess his blade.
I feel Angel is just going to start to try to lower.
Or I'll draw. Sorry, we got caught up in the moment. Okay, cool. Let's see who's gonna win. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna
So
win?
wait,
Who's
that's
gonna
a
win?
new pip though. He finally got that.
I was gonna say, I think he got a new pip though at
Oh.
some point.
I guess
See,
so.
I
Yeah,
told
definitely
you,
he did. Okay, he definitely is getting that 1% unlucky.
So
So
the first new pip that we saw was actually me mistaken, and it was the calendar.
it happens.
but-
Stress me.
That is a big oof right there.
I mean,
he
to
has
be
3
fair,
new pips in his hand.
We normally don't see calendar anymore because it's more efficient to use shadow enhanced spells. But when we take that away, calendar is useful again. Lauren, you won a
Oh, it
sloth.
is.
Congratulations.
It is.
So Lauren's actually one of our referees. So
So congratulations, Lauren,
technically,
on
there's
the
no
slot.
rule where referees can't win the codes.
So what? I can't win, but she can. Congratulations.
Well, you guys are getting guaranteed stuff. They're getting they get stuff too.
No, I'm joking. I'm
Yeah,
joking.
I mean, it's just how it is.
I don't have a slot. Okay. You
Okay,
can
so you
take
so
the
want so you want it? So you want it for
Oh, yeah.
sure. You don't want to re-roll and give it to DemonAxe
No,
because
no.
you are allowed to give it to people.
No, give it to her. Yes, please. No, I'm not
Okay,
taking
okay.
it. I'm legit not.
Look at this
accepting it.
backpedaling that's going on right now.
Dude,
Okay.
I was trolling. I'm sorry. I'm not. But anyways, guys, back to the game.
Yes.
So what has happened, right? We have an Aegis protected snow shield from Angel, which is really interesting because since the ice is first, he could just steal it. So it's a good move on Angel. We'll see what he decides to do with that. If I were him, I'd probably use Frostbite. We're gonna fight for the bubble for a little bit, it seems.
That
I
will
like the
definitely be a
Time of
big fight
Legend,
there.
so 45 damage increase compared to most, which I think is 35. It's kind
Yeah.
of an interesting, unless it's TC, it could be TC, but that does seem to be a better move for Angel. So
Those new pips he has are just kind of killing me, honestly.
yeah, that is true. Yeah, the Balefrost is only a 40% damage, so he does have a little bit of an upper hand in regard. But it's okay. It looks like Angel's just gonna take the time to hit.
Yeah, he's gonna keep hitting. He's gonna keep at it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem right now. Is Jacob does not have enough time to
Now,
double shield, and I feel
What
that
was mentioned in chat is very interesting. That
Mhm.
like what Toxic mentioned is Jacob doesn't have stun blocks on him. Is
It's
it
true,
he
we haven't seen
unlucky?
it yet.
Like is he pulling a DemonAxe where he just can't draw his stun blocks, as we mentioned earlier? Like is he pulling a DemonAxe or is like some or is there like some other like 9,000 IQ move that's going on that we don't know? I don't know. Like
did anyone check his stun block? He could be kind of hoping if
I
if he
didn't
can
check
I don't
that
know,
stun
because
resist,
I
that's
would not
true.
go
He
against
could
a
be
myth
running.
without having stun block on me. Like I would be scared because
I would,
2
I
rounds
would risk it for
of your
turns, though.
2 rounds, you'd be out of commission. With
But he
with
has
Medusa.
0 stun block though. Zero sun resist.
So yeah, I mean, if it happens,
So-
it's guaranteed.
Oh,
Oh, and here comes a double stun block from Angel.
Ooh, wait.
Is he gonna go for Scion?
he's
wait.
trying to save up for Scion.
So he did this sign or this, but what was his last stun block?
It was like
A while
3 or 4
ago.
turns ago. Yeah,
Alright,
it was
alright,
at least 4 turns ago.
Oh yeah, we've
Yeah,
definitely hit the
I glanced
2
over that
round.
one. I'm like, oh hey, he's already up to 4. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh
this-
yeah, that was a minute ago.
I feel that this looks really good for Angel. Jacob's gonna try to, yeah, he's gonna try to take the least amount of damage as he can. But a Scion would definitely kill 4,000 health.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he doesn't have enough pips though. That new pip comes back in and, ooh. All right, all right. That was a good one though. He got a little bit of a shield, but that did no damage though.
It's gonna be interesting to see what Angel does here. I don't know if he's just not taking the chance on a Medusa, just because he thinks he might
He's
get
afraid that he's
predicted.
gonna stun, yeah,
But
Medusa does deal a lot of damage though. Like you got to put
and
that
it
in
gives him
mind.
2 rounds to do whatever it is that he wants.
But if
I've
he
seen
stun
people
blocks,
do some crazy stuff with Medusa combos. So it'll be interesting to
You
see
could
what he
even
does.
try to go for an extended stun too, if you have that in hand as well. That's the terrifying part about Medusa. It allows you to do really, really long stuns if things line up. You know,
So you can
Myth
pretty
is
much-
dangerous if you don't have stun block on, and I just don't know. Like maybe he just doesn't have stun block in his hand. It's literally bottom deck, like last 7 cards of his deck is literally stun block.
Well, the thing is, I have a high feeling that he's do not card a lot because remember the Ice Wizard that we watched earlier, he ran out of cards 15 minutes into the game because probably he was looking for a card.
I guess so. I mean, that's always kind of the problem with decks really in any game. Like if your cards are just not playing well with you, you just really can't do much.
That's
and
true.
You would have to sacrifice pips on reshuffle to get those cards back. So I mean, it's, what is it? Or how much discarding is worth it? Like, just gonna hope and believe that like your opponent's just not gonna get Medusa. I mean, for all we know, both of them are not drawing the cards they want, and that's why we're at this point. Like, obviously, the optimal move is stun block on Jacob's side. Angel Mist should have like Medusa like many turns ago, but anything can happen. I mean, it's still looking pretty good for really both of them. Like even though health is a lot lower on Angel, he has Scion as an option, and that is unblockable.
That is true.
It is
there
unblockable.
Are a lot of options that can be done so far. So
now it is a one-time only thing. So
I think at this point, Angel is just kind of dropped the stun turn and is trying just to deal as much damage to kill.
Yeah, he's I think he's honestly just trying to set up for Scion. I was Jacob. I would just see that bubble as like a death warrant. So preferably, I don't know.
Angel has
would you
so
say
low
it's
health,
worth
though, at this point.
Would you say it's worth for Jacob just on being safe to replace the bubble? Because even with stat defenses, that Scion with every boost. Okay, as we see, he is replacing the bubble.
I
he's being
definitely
careful.
agree with what he did 100%. Because you got to put in mind, they're both low on health. Jacob already is halfway, almost more than halfway.
Oh, the prediction.
Wow.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
Now, I hope Jacob has another one, and then just goes, no. And they just go back and forth until one of them gives up. Now, I don't think we've seen like a 3-4 round back and forth. Like, I feel like that would be truly spectacular to see on stream, right? Who doesn't want to see a 3 or 4 round bubble war until like it's decided and everyone runs out of bubbles?
Okay.
But this is what we can expect from an Ice and a Myth Wizard. They're always fighting for the bubble.
Yeah,
even in a normal PvP match, I constantly seeing them. Even at the lowest of always
they're
wanting
economical in pips though. 2 pips is nothing,
they're
especially when they have power.
Super efficient in pips, and their minions benefit off of it drastically. So if they were to get their minion out, it's going to improve their damage overall, not only for themselves but for their minions. So that's why you see the Ice and Myth Wizards constantly using the bubble.
Yeah. Stun block finally.
Finally,
I am
the stun
hoping
block off.
Angel did not try to stun right now. Okay. Yeah, as I said, Angel is done with the stun strat.
I do hope that Jacob does have a Myth Shield just for the extra safety.
Yeah.
Because especially at 130, you have a lot of extra training points. You might as well just train all the set shields.
Oh yeah, especially if you're entering a tournament this big, you know.
Yeah, a tournament that we do allow you to set and go against your opponent in the best way. As the idea is, you know who you're facing, both players do. They're able to set the gear and the spells to the maximum capabilities. We want to see the maximum strategy that's allowed to go against each other.
But Angel at this point is going for a Scion meltdown. I hope Jacob can counter it with a Mist Shield next turn. That's what I think he's doing right now. Trying to play it out, try to show Angel that he doesn't have anything to do. And then he was planning on shielding last minute. You know? Yeah. So pretty much it does insignificant damage. Because I'm pretty sure a mid Scion, even like with the bubble and everything, with an 80% shield, yeah, he has 30.
I mean, he's at 2k health, and he's probably in the kill zone of that Scion, so you gotta be real careful, as it is an unblockable 2.0 crit. And in PvP, 2.0 crits don't exist anymore, except in this spell. Plus, you can add another crit to it, and since people don't block anymore, it's dangerous.
Yeah,
but regaining bubble control is definitely a smart move, especially as every bit of damage boost can or cannot make that spell actually kill you, or I guess every bit you can survive from. Angel playing defensively here, like he really is trying to think of it in the more longer game instead of kind of going for the instant gratification of a Scion, as you only have one per reshuffle, so you only have one chance of Scion.
And the thing is, he's also playing mind games because he's saved up for Scion multiple times and just kind of backs out of it last minute and does 2 small pip spells instead of a Scion, which would have won him the game if he had Scion, but...
You could have argued with Medusa is also a mind game, because normally it makes sense. Because I'm trying to think here, it's like maybe it was the intention to not actually do Medusa as a way to... Like, let's just say, like, Jacob wasn't getting it. He was really unlucky. Maybe Angel had it, but was like, you know what? I can just do all this other stuff. And
while he's discarding,
like loop around.
Yeah, I like that. That is definitely a really good strat if he was actually going for that.
Yeah, kind of going off of the regular trends. Outthink the opponent. We always mention mind games are probably the most important part of these PvP matches, and what makes it really hard to win against other competent people, as these people definitely know what they're doing and are of high skill ranking.
They're very high skill ranking. They have their own play style, but they wouldn't go for strat. That's the thing with especially like good PvPers is, at that point you kind of debate, should I just predict what a myth would do, or does he play differently? Because he does look like he
maybe he plays like a fire, for example. I don't necessarily know exactly what the schooling may classify him as, but like he's playing, he's playing his kind of zone style though. Now I don't know if this is like a normal of Angel Mist to kind of do this sort of thing, or is he just trying to go out of the ballpark to really mess with his opponent to gain that win. I mean, they're both really close in health though. 1500.
Yeah, they're both getting down really close.
So I mean, almost any decent size attack will do something, and most of our players don't co-cast Life Mastery, so it's really you go from full health to down below, unless you change that. But general meta is just kind of go and attack and overwhelm your opponent.
It looks like Angel just trying to make a last ditch effort there with that ninja
that
pigs,
187
trying to finish him off.
Yeah,
but it doesn't look like it's going to do it.
Both
Frostbite is going to finish the game and be a win for Jacob. So we'll see. Unless the deck fails, then maybe Angel has a chance still. But
maybe Angel
it looks like Jacob is going to secure the win right here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that crit.
This was good though. Jacob, the fact that he didn't pull up those multiple times, that he put it up that late in.
Definitely a good match though. Definitely a good match. It was 19 minutes on the dot.
That is amazing.
Wow.
19 minutes on the dot.
Very good game.
Congratulations to Jacob Darksword for winning this match and proceeding into round 3. I don't know if there's any other matches going on. If there are, Mike will direct us somewhere out there in the world.
No, but I gotta give credit. I was expecting more runs, 100%.
Yeah,
we talked it earlier in the game. It's weird that we only saw,
because they didn't have sunblock on for so long. Like
that was
one
a
of them
long
could have
time ago about a
gotten the first stun out, but maybe the other decks just failed them, or maybe it was smarter for them not to, because maybe in the alternate world when we got that Medusa out and he reduced it with pips. That could have been a very, very, very different match.
Yeah.
Or even if Cyan made sense, but there was definitely a lot of baiting at for making Cyan not an attractive option.
So Jacob was saying